I've been on.
There we go.
So Nate, you missed it earlier.
That works there.
I got the patches came.
Oh,
in
you got it in.
Yeah.
Pause.
Already sold 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we already sold 6 in 24 hours already.
Nice. How much are you gonna be selling them for?
$10 a piece. Got 100 of them.
Oh, nice.
And they came in fast. So if for some reason these sell out within the next week or so, I may have to put another order in sooner.
Just take some pre-orders, if anything.
I think what I'm gonna do though is probably in the next week or two. I think I'm gonna make my 401 Jeff logo into a patch. I might have to refine what I want, like readjust the logo a little bit differently. But
Again?
No, just for the patches. Just for the patches.
For the 12th time, figuring it out.
Shut up.
What about how fire Jack's hat is right now?
It's old school, right?
That's sick. I don't think I've
What
seen
is it? A
one in a while.
Redskins? That looks like the Redskins.
No,
It
this
looks
is
like the old
Redemption.
Redskins, yeah.
It does, doesn't it?
Like it's from the first YouTubers.
That one is sick.
Honcho and a guy from Roseville, and I'm trying to remember his name. He's another Navy guy.
You mean
So
Hondo?
this is like one of the first hats that ever went on.
Do you mean
know,
Hondo
selling
or
merch.
wait? It's a Hondo or a Honcho?
Honcho, Ritter Honcho. And I'm trying to remember the other guys from Sacramento. I tried to hook some stuff up, like, to meet some lives with like certain people, like, which I did like with Sacktown and,
Oh, there you go. You just said
Ed
it.
Winchell.
Sacramento.
So before like anyone else had merch, this was like one of the first hats that ever went on its first edition. Thank you, LVR.
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely offensive pass interference, and they're gonna call that. Wow, interesting.
It's the Chiefs. What do you expect?
I guess.
These are the Chiefs. These are the refs they haven't caught yet.
Oh, they called it a defense though. Look like offense to me. So your question, Jack, was who you want to see start?
Yeah,
So-
well, no, not who you start, but who's the one player. If you had to pick just one off the whole roster that you just want to watch, just one, who would it be? Doesn't have to be a starter. It can be a backup, whoever.
Leo.
Say it again.
What's up, Leo?
I
missed the question.
So again, I'll ask it again. So if you can just watch one player, who are you most excited to watch off the whole team, but it's just one guy? Not two
For
guys,
tomorrow's
just one.
game? For tomorrow?
Yeah, for tomorrow.
we already said it earlier, but I'll say it again. I'll say.
Oh, I
Kuntz.
must have missed it.
I will see Kuntz step up. And hey, Leo, where's my jersey? Dude? I'm waiting for it.
I know, me too. I'm waiting on mine too.
I want to see Booker. I want to see him play out and show up. Because that would just justify that whole trade. I mean, we traded away a guy that wasn't going to start, and we got a guy that ends up being a starter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who are you watching, Jack?
I want to see Lockie Tossie, man. I mean, after watching what he did in the fourth quarter, it's like, never playing an NFL game. I'm like, he was like, wow. It's like, the offensive line. I think we all agree. Our offensive line did not do very much against Seattle. And it's like, Lockie Tossie was never played in an NFL game before.
He never played football, period. In the
played football.
Right. That's what I'm trying to say. He had the highest PFF rating of 84.6 over anyone else that was on the offensive line. And you go look up, Lockie Tossie Nation, look up Lockie Tossie highlights on YouTube. And they'll show you'll see a guy. It's like shows every single play he's done. Man, he dominated, and he doesn't know how to use his feet. He doesn't have that experience. He's going against guys that have been playing probably since they're like 10 years old, and he's just dominating. And when you see that pancake, oh, just crush it. And then he's like pointing at the guy. He's just pointing. He's like, "Yep, I just did that." And that was like his fourth or fifth play of ever, playing a professional football game. So, yes, I'm excited about him. He could be such a difference maker down the road. Yes, he needs to learn how to play the game. And I even saw him, pass one guy off to another guy. That's what you do in the zone. And I saw him go from one level to go after a linebacker. I'm like, really? After this short period of time, and you're already doing that? Very intelligent man, very big man, 6'6", 373? It just shows so much promise, and I'm excited about him. So, yeah, because a lot of players that we got over the offseason or whatever, yeah, they're good. And, but potential-wise, untapped.
See, that's what I said, Leo. It looks like the Redskins are.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, Leo, look what I have. They came in today, brother.
Yeah,
yes.
well, look at that. It's got the sword on there.
I like a trip you said right here. What do you think? Want thoughts on that? Bowers, sophomore superstar thoughts.
No sophomore slump for him. He's already proven it so far right now. He had a killer day yesterday or today, I think they said.
Yeah.
So he's been lighting it up. And hopefully we see him out there tomorrow so we can see it firsthand that he's stepping up. That he's not going to fall into that slump. I don't think you're going to see that with him. He's too good.
Hey, Leo just said this, say it again. So, Leo, this is from the very first YouTubers that came out, with Hondo. And I can't remember the guy that was like a Navy guy like you in Roseville is the one that started bringing us the Redemption brand. So this was the first generation of any YouTubers bringing out any hats or anything like that. So, yeah, this is the first generation of that, bro. I know you sell your own stuff, and I'm still waiting. I still want that, Notre Dame, with the Notre Dame stuff on the side, with the Raider stuff on the front, and a Michael Mayers. So
They're playing the 49ers tomorrow, AJ. So, in case you know, playing 49ers. So, Trippy said, I 100% agree. I can see Brock Bowers being the next Gronk, in my opinion. Probably even better, I think.
Yeah, and I agree with that too, Frank. It's QB slumps are usually your quarterbacks. That's more of a potential slump as your quarterback position, not a tight end.
Right.
And if somebody says, well, look at Michael Mayer. Yeah, well, first of all, you got to have a superstar year in order to have a slump the next year. So that what happened to him last year is not considered a slump because he wasn't a superstar as the year before.
He wasn't here for half the year, pretty much.
Yeah, but exactly. He tapered off, but it's not like he was a sophomore slump for Brock Bowers is still going to be a phenomenal year for a tight end if you think about it. Even if it's half of what he did this year, that's still 60 something catches, over about 600 yards. But the TDs would suffer. That's the biggest thing I want. I want more TDs from him. He has to be involved in the red zone. But we got to get to the red zone first, though.
Like Christian said, I don't think he have a slump because he was great last year and he got a better quarterback this throwing to him. Yeah, true. He got a much better quarterback.
Absolutely, Chris.
So, hey, Damien, welcome to the show, man. Thanks for dropping by.
No, pick and shoot through a 1 yard touchdown. So it's 14.
Ardell, I think he's gonna be better than Todd Christensen, bro. I love Todd Christensen.
We couldn't spell it the other day, huh?
Huh?
Jeff?
No. We couldn't spell his name for shit.
Todd Christensen.
We were both so wrong. Ardell's got it spelled right though.
Oh.
You know what it was? It was the E, the first E after the T.
Yeah, Christian. Yeah,
Kept putting an I.
yeah, it's IN. I usually spell IN, but it's not. This is E.
Yeah.
I forgive everybody because I spell everything wrong too. So, so it's okay in my book.
Yeah, like Damien said, I believe Chip will find a way to get ball to Brock Bowers in the red zone. I think, yeah, he definitely will.
All right. So first of all, AJ, man, you can't call Gronk the GOAT. I'm sorry, Gronk is not the GOAT. If you're talking for tight end positions, there's no choice about it. It's Tony Gonzalez.
Okay.
That's the GOAT at tight end right there.
And then you got Antonio Gates. You can go with them. They're
Yeah.
I'll still get.
I'm
Tony
going to disagree with both you guys. It's Kelsey.
And pretty much everything in stats for a tight end.
Well, look up Kelsey versus.
Wait. Hold on, Jack. You gonna put this in order. You got to go.
Touchdown, Super Bowls. That's the only difference.
You get Gonzalez. Yeah, he was one of those guys that nobody can guard. Then you got to go with Antonio Gates, another guy. Then you want to go down the list. Yeah, Kellen Winslow was another guy. So you want to go down the list. I wouldn't even put Kelsey on that top 5 list for those guys at all. None.
Really? Wow.
No.
I put Kelsey up there.
Not even close. Not even close. Those guys in the era when the game wasn't about throwing the ball, it was about most likely running, and those guys did what they did. Yeah, but let me finish. Those guys, what they did in the era, they ran the ball mostly. It wasn't a throwing man's game, and they got those stats that they got, and they played a shorter season, and they got those stats. Give me a break. I would not put Gronk in that list.
And
I just remember back in the days, Raymond Chester and Dave Casper.
Well, yeah, they got their dues, but I'm saying those 3 guys mentioned, you want to put those like above him. Kelsey, he wouldn't be on that list. He just got
he passed up Gonzalez. So,
well,
Right, Dixon. Fuck Shannon Sharpe. Fucking hate
Dixon.
the guy's getting super millions of dollars right now. Yeah, and lost his job. Yeah. Uncle Shannon.
LeVar was a baller, man. Yeah, he was. So Trippy's saying, personally, I say Gronk is the GOAT simply because his blocking ability was just as solid as his receiving abilities. You'll never find a more balanced, dominant tight end.
That's hard to argue against.
Yeah.
That is very hard to argue against.
No.
I mean, maybe a George Kittle would be the closest.
Gronk, I'm a big dumb animal. Yeah, me throw ball, me spike trophy.
What do you think about that?
About
Kittle
what?
is definitely the closest as far as all around tight end, but he's nowhere near as dominant as Gronk was.
Who?
Kittle's probably the closest one to Gronk on that.
Yeah, Raymond Chester was very underrated. I say it was an era when tight ends was valued as much as they are now. It was the era they just ran the ball down your gut.
That's why the Raiders had to let him go. They had Casper.
Oh man, rock question. The Browns will likely cut some quarterbacks. Yeah, they got like 7 of them on their team.
Yeah, a lot.
Well, that cuts on that Sanders because Sanders right now is doing so well in the preseason.
Oh, that was great. Diesel just sent me something on Instagram.
What did he send you?
It says point of view, the world is ending, and you can play one last song, and all it is just a rewind of fuck the 49ers. Fuck the 49ers.
Oh my God, dude. Shout out to you, bro. That is fucking awesome.
That was fucking great.
That is great.
All right. Almost in a milestone. I need 4 more subscribers, guys. Please subscribe to my channel. Also, subscribe to my boy over here, Foreign Way Raider Jeff, and the other guy over here, LB Raider 10. Help us build our channel up. The season about to start. We're about to get wrapped up. About to see some Raider football. Hopefully, no, not hopefully. We will see a better thing we ain't seen in years because we need it. We got to have it. Enough's enough.
We have to have it.
We have to have it. I need it. It's like one of those.
Well, we definitely need it week 1, right, Nate?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey Nate, Jeff told me that he's gonna take you to a Quahoe when you get there.
Rock, cider.
Yeah, I'll take you to Quahog. We're going to Quahog, Rhode Island. I'll let you know when you let me know when you find it on the map, and I'll take you there.
Hey Weber, they're both Hall of Famers, so it was cool to have them on the same team.
Nate, I talked to Turf today.
Oh, really?
Yep. He's definitely coming. I knew that already.
Thanks, AJ. Nice. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate so much. I appreciate it.
Where is it? Because I did ask him exactly. I said, "What day are you going to get here?" What did he say?
I'm gonna say one thing. Why Jeff? Why you don't do that? I'm gonna say this one thing, Nate. Next time you go to any event involving the Raiders, make sure that your mics are working, brother.
Yeah, I know.
We depend on your feedback because Jeff's going to the game. He's going to shoot some lights. I'm gonna have it up here, and if you need to pop in, make sure that your mic is working. The first thing to do is do a test 1, 2, 3, so we all can hear you. Just word of advice from an old tech to a new tech.
Yeah, I hope you guys do stuff, off-site. So LVR, maybe you might have saw this when we were in Bakersfield. Did you see that stuff with, Gravy and D-Lo? I mean, D-Lo showed me his equipment below the table. It was the only channel that was going live at the time.
That kind of party, huh? He showed you his equipment.
It was not that kind of party.
Well, but LVR knows what I mean. It's but it's just but it was there was so much different going on down there. I'm an old school guy. I'm on a cell phone. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck you guys. So, but I mean, there was so much stuff, that you need to do a remote show. I hope you guys all get that and do your own remote shows. That's crazy.
That's your question, Rob? Hell to the motherfucking
yeah. Fuck you guys.
Hell yeah, I take Michael Parsons in a heartbeat. You shitting me? Just real quick, Nate. He's coming. I think he's going to be here Monday to Monday. I think that's what he's doing. But he's going to be in Hartford first because that's where he was from. He was born and raised in Hartford. But he'll be up here. He'll be up here, I think, Friday or Thursday to hang. So we're gonna, Jack. What you said about going to be doing other things. There's so many different plans between a couple of different organizations that are coming here, like Will from Silver and Black Podcast. He's coming out with his crew, and they got a whole itinerary of stuff set up. There's something special we're doing on Saturday, but I got to make a quick phone call to Will because I told him I needed to talk to him. So when I come back, I will fill you in on what it is. If you guys know about it ahead of time, don't say it because Jack's going to have it.
Hit me behind the scenes, bro. Let me know.
I don't know.
When I come back, Jack. I'll be right back.
Oh my God. Hey Trippy, why don't you come to the show, man? At least in my chat, Jeff chat. Why don't you come, man? I ain't talked to you in a long time, man. You're cool. He's our resident Raider Steeler representative. Trippy so. Question. All right, here we go. I'm with the questions. Who will be our breakout player on offense and defense for tomorrow's game? Jack, you can go first on this and make it short, please.
Okay, I'll make it short. So I'm
too long. Nate?
No.
Go ahead, Jack.
No, I'm going to say, tomorrow's going to be my breakout player. Well, the guy said I wanted to see the most. Again, he may not be the starting player, but I want to see Lockie Tossie, number 1 at right guard. Kid's balling. And then I also want, what's his name from Pete Carroll's Tree? Oh my God, what's his name? The converted safety to linebacker.
Jamal Adams.
Nabman told me he said like he had 8 tackles,
Okay.
3 for loss,
The
some
question-
crazy. Those are my 2 guys.
The question was not who you want, who will be the breakout player.
Well, that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say those guys. And if I had to take a third, then I'm going to say it's like, our defensive tackle that we drafted in the 4th round.
All right. What's up with you, Nate? What do you think?
Yeah, I think on defense, I think we're going to see a lot of Thomas Booker. From what I've seen in Seattle, he has a really good motor. He would seem to be all around the ball, even not knowing anything on the defense behind him, because like he just showed up to Vegas and then flew to Seattle. He had no preparation time, no time to learn anything on the defensive side of the ball, nothing. And he's continued to be around the ball. So with joint practices and a week under his belt of learning the defense and learning positionally where he wants to be and needs to be, I think we're going to see a lot of Thomas Booker. So that's who I got on the defensive side. And then tomorrow, or on the other side of the ball, I think we're going to see Ashton Jeanty be the Ashton Jeanty that we picked him for. I know the ones are gonna be starting a little bit more. They're gonna be getting a little bit more playing time. So I really think that we're gonna get the Ashton Jeanty that everyone is anticipating tomorrow.
Okay, I'm agree with you, Nate, on first on defense. I think Booker is gonna bust out because, like you said, he got to sell like in 3 days after we picked him up. So he had a chance to practice. He had, I think, 1 practice with him, if that. It was a short practice. He didn't play OTAs with him yet. But I think that Booker is going to break out because he looked good for just getting here like 2 days ago.
Yeah,
I think he's going to break out. He's going to solidify the defensive line along with Butler. I got him breaking out. I also got another guy on offense, Ian Thomas, the tight end. I got Ian Thomas breaking out this year because he looked pretty good. He can block.
He looked good. Yeah.
And he can catch. So I got Ian Thomas and I got the Booker. So Thomas and Booker, I got those 2 breaking out, offense and defense. And on special teams, I got AJ Cole breaking out, making some.
AJ Cole's actually really worth talking about. You look at like the greatest punters in Raiders history, like Ray Guy, and then what's his name that came after him, and he's breaking all the records, like yards per punt. So AJ Cole deserved that contract.
Well, not AJ Cole. I'm not AJ Cole. I mean Carlson. I mean, place Carlson.
You're talking about Carlson, the field goal kicker. Okay, that's
different. I've been there a moment. I get him confused sometimes, but yeah, the field goal kicker.
They haven't signed me yet to a new contract, so it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they'll get him. All right, so I love Arnie Garcia when he comes in town because he has some great questions. Next question you got: what rookie draft pick will not make the 5th-man roster for the Raiders? I will go with you, Nate. Who you think not gonna make it on the rookies? I'll allow you to pick 2.
Honestly, I don't think anybody that we drafted isn't gonna make the 53. I can see maybe like the linebacker. He could probably get put on the practice squad. I forget his name right now. Lindenberg.
Lindenberg, yeah.
Lindenberg, yeah. He'll probably be put on the practice squad just because the sheer amount of bodies we have in that room right now.
Good bodies now, yeah.
And veteran bodies too. So I think he's probably just going to be the odd man out just off of being so green and a rookie. So I think he's probably going to be left off. But everybody else I can see honestly probably making because everyone that we drafted seems to be somewhere kind of in a need, or we need that kind of depth behind our starters or projected starters.
Let me ask Arnie Garcia. Oh, never mind. Okay, drafted. Okay, that's the question here. Okay, not UDFAs, but okay, drafted.
No, drafted. Yeah.
Drafted.
So I think that's really the only guy that has a possibility to not make it, but like still be a part of the team because he'll be obviously on the practice squad. I mean, yeah, because I can see Malott still making it possibly. I can obviously Cam Miller is probably going to be that 3rd quarterback, and that's a 53-man spot. I'm just trying to think of like the later rounds because obviously those are the guys that normally get cut. But like I said, I think everybody has a really valid shot possibility to make the team.
Because I think the Raiders drafted well in this draft pick. I mean, all the guys they got, they are possibly either they're going to be on team or possibly a rotational piece or a starter at one point in their career. Now, they said this year, but the later round guys, this year they'll rotate in somewhere, somehow. All right, Jack, keep it short. Who you think?
Tommy Millott.
You think
I
he's
just
not
feel
gonna-
like, he's not, Lobby right now is getting those touches on kickoffs and on punts. It's Trey Tucker. And, he's got a learning curve, right? We all know he's got a learning curve. So if he's going to be a, wide receiver, I think Bachman is playing better. And Bo Jackson's like, grandnephew or whatever. He looked good the last time.
His name is Shedrick Jackson.
Shedrick Jackson, yeah.
Thank you. I couldn't remember his name. So I'm like, yeah, then you got all those other wide receivers we drafted, two of them like higher, and we already see the potential in Thornton, and Besh is going to get his run too. So I think Tommy Millott is going to be the odd man out. If he's not doing on special teams, then he's going to practice squad.
Yeah, more likely. They'll put him in. Because he played wide receiver, he played quarterback, and I don't think anybody can pick him up as a quarterback. Wide receiver, maybe not. He does have wheels. If he can't make special teams, one way or the other, because let's see, you look at the way the NFL is going out, the new rules. You see the new rules about the kickoff now,
right?
In case you guys don't know, I'm gonna try to get most of it, but I missed a couple of spots in it. The new kickoff rules for the NFL now is if the kicker from the kicking team kicks the ball in the end zone, the ball goes to the 35-yard line. So what they're doing is trying to prevent teams from just kicking it out the end zone. Because you used to go back in the day, Jack, like I did, it'd go to the 20-yard line, then go to the 30-yard line. Now it's going to the 35, which damn near like 1/3 of the field. So what they do trying now is make them make a play on the kickoff return. That's why you see a lot of no running backs doing kickoff returns, like Henderson did on the Patriots, like Zamir White did when they first kicked off. They're going to start using running backs more than the kickoff return. Not just receivers, but running backs and special guys. So Millott being a kickoff return specialist might be out the window for him. So I said Millott too. He won't be on 53. He'll be in the what was that, Nate?
The practice squad?
Practice squad, yeah. Can you think of the name of it?
Practice squad. I think Lobby will beat him up.
Another question. I love when Arnie comes in, man. Thanks, Arnie. Next question. Will Troy Evans beat out Harper Taylor to make it? I haven't seen him play yet. Troy Evans. We'll see tomorrow.
Arnie, I'm hoping for Harper, dude. I watched him at Notre Dame, so he's good. He's a good player. And I don't like our starter Harmon right now, so
we'll see. Well, we'll see how they play tomorrow because they still got other guys on the team too that losing their spots. So, what do you say? What say you, Nate?
Honestly, not sure at all.
Yeah,
I have no clue who Harper Taylor is.
He's Notre Dame. He's a Notre Dame slot corner. So
that makes him special, right? Because he's a Notre Dame guy.
That does make sense.
Yeah, he's Notre Dame guy. All Notre Dame guys are flawless, according to Jack. All of them.
No, they're not flawless. But I just like them. Just watching them. So watching him, again, it's college versus pros. Harmon versus, him. It's like, yeah, I don't like Harmon. I wanted that guy from like Cincinnati. I forgot his name. It's like maybe you guys can help me out. He's small guy. It's like 5'9", just like the guy we brought in as a UDFA. But he's one Clinton. Is it Dixon? Help me out, chat. That was on Cincinnati. It's like that just got recently signed. It's like one of the better slot corners. And after we lost our slot corner, man, it's like. But I do see the Raiders, instead of last year the 4-2-5, now they're going 4-3, 4. Plugging them in with linebackers, and safeties. So I don't know. I mean, I want to see more, game film on what this defense is going to do.
Yeah, I gotta watch him out on the field and see how he communicates because to see what he does. But like I said, the Raiders they're not done. They're gonna get guys. They're gonna get them in there. So we'll see. So Nate, what you expecting to see tomorrow? Okay, you wasn't in here. You don't think he's in the chat yet. So we asked the chat a question, and Jack was here too.
What up, 805?
Hey, 805, what's up?
805.
What do you want to what's the okay, two things you want to see tomorrow happen compared to happen last weekend?
One that jumps off to me is the better execution defensively, as far as like tackling, just being
Right.
at the ball, wrapping up people, making sure that they don't get any more yards than what's needed. Like that to me was the biggest one coming from Seattle. I think it was like 18 tackles that the Raiders missed last week. That's
13.
not great.
That's
Something crazy. And yeah, that needs to be cleaned up. So better execution when you get to the point of tackling them. Another one to me was offensive line play. Obviously, when we seen Ashton Jeanty play, he only played like one series, so there wasn't much. But every time he got the ball, there were people in the backfield. Like, obviously, we expect a lot from him, but it's a little difficult to, get your night going when there's immediately somebody right in your face. So that's going to be the other one is just the offensive line play in total, no matter it be the, ones, the twos, whoever it may be. But I just want to see better offensive line play in total. And then I want to see Cam Miller. I want to see Cam Miller play a lot of the second half. I think he had a really, really great showing last week. And I was really excited to watch him coming from Vegas and the pregame. I went to the training camp and then the mock game in Allegiant. So I was already high on Cam Miller coming out of those two things, and seeing what he did in Seattle was kind of an eye opener for a lot of people. But I think that he can continue this, so I want to see a lot out of him.
But you didn't bring no audio. You bring no audio in. You didn't bring no audio from that game.
I didn't record because they didn't let my camera in. So
I had to give it to you. Yeah. So Damon says he wants to see both trenches. Yeah, I agree with that too. I want to see both trenches. But the main thing that when we asked that question earlier and when we started, I wish we did a survey, but most everybody said the same thing you're saying: tackling.
Yeah,
tackling. We want to see, and most include in the offensive line.
No calzone today, Kev. Sorry.
Meatballs spaghetti.
I did have Chinese
spaghetti
food
and
right
meatballs
now,
for dinner. But I do have a
What's up, Raph?
What's up, Rob?
Hey, how's it going, Jack? LB, Jeff, Chris, salute to y'all.
Oh my gosh, what is that?
I'm just trying to play around with it.
There you go.
That's a good one.
You know what? Everybody keep talking about the DBs. I was reading that thing. Everybody's talking about the DBs. I think they did a better job than most people suspected because they did pretty well. I mean, it could be better, but the DBs I think did okay.
Hey, Chris, I will disagree with you there. I feel like that's one of our weakest positions on the team with our corners. I mean, yeah, I can understand the Bennett trade, after talk to Blues boyfriend, and then we had a big need after losing Wilkins. But I think it's one of our weaker positions on the squad, and there's still some guys out there, that and free safety. So I think the back end is kind of our weakest position on the entire squad. And you think about it, man, we lost nine. We lost 9 guys. Nine guys on the defense.
Jack,
9.
Back you up.
And one didn't play last year, so it's really 8.
Jack, let me back you up. I didn't say it was the weakest or the strongest. I said they played pretty well this last game. I didn't say they were weak, they were strong. Okay, so don't put the words in my mouth. I said I think they played well. Of course, they can.
What do you want in your mouth?
Not words, apparently.
Yeah, not words. Of course, they can improve. I agree with that. I agree with that. Okay, that's all I was saying. I think they played well. Of course, they can get better. They wasn't that bad. Like people say, they were bad. Not really. They did actually pretty well. Yeah, especially when defensive line can get no pressure on the quarterback. So what can they do?
I mean, it's right. If we need to take over like the defense, because right now our main skill or main defense to tomorrow to San Francisco 49ers is tackle more, because we need it for, because the last week between Las Vegas Raiders versus Seattle Seahawks, it was poor timing, it was bad tackling, and we need to improve as soon as possible.
Rafa knows what it is. See?
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'll wait on the pinch. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, if we can't make it like a lot of snaps, because it's not gonna be right, really, it's saturated. Because if they want to make look very easier, they want to make real good. Because I just saw like the practice join between Las Vegas Raiders versus San Francisco 49ers. Of course, fuck the 49ers, folks. Raider Nation, motherfuckers. Because check this out.
You go, Rob. Talk that
Check
shit.
this out.
You still can't
Check
say
this-
it right now. I'm gonna see a book of the hood, man. That makes you say,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Because look, check this out. The offensive line. Okay, so I continue. The offensive line, they look really good today. And Genty Rivera, 20-yard run to the second play of the team. And the red zone offense was on fire. Juno Smith threw touchdowns to Bowers, Genty, Myers, and Tucker. They look very good. And the run defense is really good. Because the secondary, I mean, if they need to improve right now, because the only main issue is the secondary. Because they're struggling against like the quick passing game and screens. They're absolutely curled up for chunk plays after chunk plays. But they need to get improved a lot of things more. Because you know why? Our secondary has been a lot of shit since Nandi was knocking it down for one side of the field by himself. But it looks like watching the defense giving up frustrating third down conversations is getting back to the menu. But I think Jeremy Chin on the safety is going to be pretty suitable more we replace at the fraction of the cost. Because we may not dress the nickel cornerback position, Todd. It seems that the plan is bringing a third safety and had Jeremy Chin play at LOS in a lot of situations, but we might know. Because for me, the biggest concern is secondary and covering liner back units starting preseason. And look what it is. Because we all know the Christian Wilkins fiasco did not help at all. But I just hope that Pete Carroll and Patrick Graham come up with schemes to disguise our weakness. Because I think the plan is to have a lot of more pressure for the defensive line, the quarterback fast, and the will of the East or young secondary is going to be so much easier than we put out the offensive to put 27 points to keep up with the sweet cheese defense.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, go, Rafa. No, I know the D-backs room is not that good yet. But I'm saying, but people are talking about they were shit. And I don't think they were shit. I mean, of course they gave a few plays, but it's been better than it was like a couple of years ago. That DBs were horrible. Gave up big plays. I didn't see any big plays they gave up. They'll pass down the middle of the middle on the curves. Yeah, that's that safety help. No, so they didn't do that. But it will get better. So being the weakest part of the team, yeah, Jack, I'll agree with you on that. Probably is. But I said they'll get better. But like Jeff said, I like what Jeff said. I'm gonna repeat what Jeff said. I can't say word for word, but he said if they have a strong defensive line that can put pressure on their quarterback and stop that run, they only have all-star DBs back there. See, the defensive line helps out the DBs. Look at the Raiders. Oh, those guys are always in the back. Wade was always in the backfield.
I hope we go DB.
Which made the quarterback scramble, which made throw an ill-advised pass, and throw the ball away. So we have that defensive line protects the DBs. So if we don't have a defensive pressure, when the quarterback sit back there for 20 seconds and look for his lawn chair and just wait for somebody to get open, yeah, they're going to get burned. They will get burned because DB can only stay receiver so long.
When you lean back, Chris, your microphone sounds so much better. I don't know why.
So I'm going to lean back like that.
Yeah, say something.
Something.
Right? You sound
Right?
so much clearer. When you were talking before, you sounded like it was like reverberating back. Like
Okay, I was screaming at the mic because
echo.
I was screaming
Oh,
because
snap.
No,
I
we
was
can hear
screaming
you
because
clear.
Robbie. I was screaming because Robbie trying to talk me, so I can't have that.
All right, now that I'm back, Jack, I won't keep you in any suspense anymore. So while everybody's here for the Raiders Patriots game, I found this out last week, and I found it out because Nate found it and put it in the Raider Connection chat. So shout out to Nate for finding this. So he put something in that there's a memorial for Al Davis on September 6th, which is the Saturday before the Raiders Patriots game. They're unveiling a memorial plaque in honor of Al Davis in the city of Brockton, Massachusetts.
Wow.
Does anybody know what the significance of Brockton, Massachusetts is and Al Davis?
No, I thought he was New York, the Bronx.
And you would be correct. Incorrect. Partially.
That's where
he was born in the city of Brockton, Massachusetts.
Home of Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Yep. He grew up in Brooklyn. So Brockton is known as the City of Champions. Marvin Hagler was born and raised in Brockton.
I like Hagler.
Al Davis was born and raised in Brockton. There was somebody else too. Just recently, someone said another name on another show, and I forgot who it was. So they're doing a memorial for him on that same Saturday as the day of our blackout party in Providence. So part of the itinerary for the weekend while everybody's here, we are going to Brockton for the ceremony at 3:00 in the afternoon Eastern time. Mark Davis will be there. There may be some other Raider dignitaries there, maybe players, maybe former players. Who knows? We don't know yet. We won't know until we get there. But the Black Hole will be there in force because we are bringing our Black Hole members from wherever they're coming from to that event. We're going there for the ceremony. And then about a mile down the road from where we're going to be is the house that he was born in. Wasn't born in a hospital. He was born in the actual house. And that's the house that he had lived for a few years before his family moved to Brooklyn. So we're all going to go there. We're going to take a big, massive group photo in front of that. And then we're all getting back on the buses and heading to Providence. So we've got
is so flipping cool, dude. Wow. I mean, that is wow.
Nate gets full credit for that because I had no clue about it.
LVR, dude. Good job, Nate.
Kiddo,
man.
Yeah, the account had just followed me on Instagram, and I was like, oh, okay, wonder who this is. Looked at it, and I was like, this is freaking awesome. So I sent it to these guys, and obviously Jeff put it all together. So it's really all Jeff. I just brought it to his attention.
Yeah, but you found it, dude. Oh, dude, you get all the cred, bro. You and Jeff, dude, that's fucking awesome.
When I found that out, man, he posted that in the chat, and immediately I went to work. I went and tried finding this guy, dug him up on Facebook, tried finding out his real name. The next day, I wasn't getting anywhere, so the next day, fuck it. I called the mayor's office. I spoke to the mayor's secretary or his personal assistant, talked to her, got the whole lowdown from her. It's the city that's doing this. This other guy that made the Facebook page and the Instagram account, he works for the Boston Bruins. He is the general manager or senior manager for fan relations for the Boston Bruins. So we probably will see him Sunday at the tailgate because I did extend an invite to him for that.
Nice.
It's somebody that I need to make sure that I have contact with because my son-in-law and my daughter are huge Bruins fans, so that may come in handy in the future. So I've made a shit ton of connections since I've been working on setting all this shit up. So, but yeah, so I talked to the mayor's office, and they are definitely the ones handling the ceremony, but the after party thing, that's someone else doing that. She goes, I don't even know where that place is. She goes, and I live here. She goes, I'm not there afterwards. I said, well, obviously then it's someone else has set that part up. She goes, yes. I said, that's awesome. I said,
That is
I'm
awesome.
glad we found out
Nate-
about this. I said, we will be there and we will be there in force. You know, how can you be a Raider fan, especially coming from California or coming from the West, and not want to go to this? It's a once in a lifetime thing. It's never going to happen again. You know, it's the city of Brockton honoring him and, you know, the Davis family. How could you not want to go to that? You know, so
Right?
it's like, this was like perfect opportunity. So I saw that. I'm like, oh yeah, we're definitely getting involved in this. So the youth football team in
Nate's
Brockton
now a
are called the
historian,
They're called
the youngest historian in the NFL, dude. That's awesome.
the youth football
Sweet
team
bread,
in
bro.
Brockton is called the Brockton Raiders. So,
Really? That's
yeah,
dope.
they're all going to be there. They'll probably be there with their jerseys on and everything. So make sure we get some pictures with those kids too.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So it's gonna be a great weekend, man. We got a lot of shit to do that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Monday won't come soon enough for me because I will sleep all goddamn day on Monday once I get home.
So you gonna set up for a live stream? Because I'll be happy to go and host that live stream if you do that. The ceremony and stuff.
No, I don't know because I may just go live from my phone at that moment. I'm sure Nate will too. If not, then we can have.
I'm gonna definitely be recording everything. So.
Oh hell yeah! I agree.
Yeah. Awesome.
I mean, the two of us being there together, plus with my wife and his girl there too. I mean, we'll definitely have enough hands. Oh shit, my wife won't be with us for that one. She's gonna be at Blake's set up,
setting stuff up.
Yeah, her and my son. My son's not even going to that. I'm just psyched. I'm taking my son to his first Raiders game.
That's so sick.
And he turns 30 on the 12th of September, so it's like his birthday gift too. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so he's excited. Yeah, you'll get to meet Jeff Squared, the other part of me.
I was gonna tell you this too. I'm gonna put it in the private chat though, Jeff.
All right, God.
What was I gonna say? The whole weekend is gonna be so sick. Like, it's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait to meet everybody. Like, I think it's gonna be so cool just to meet everyone, like people that we haven't seen really. And cool, Kev, that we're gonna try. Trust me, we're gonna definitely try. That's a given. That's for sure.
Oh no shit, Nate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it too. Like, really awesome.
Damn. All right.
Nice.
Well, we're working. Mark Jones, who's the overall director of the Black Hole, he's trying to work on possibly getting buses involved too. So, or a bus. So we need to get at, and which won't be a problem because I can swing by and pick you and your girl up. Get the Blakes for like 1:00. The buses, if we get the bus, it's going to leave at 1:30. If not, we're driving out there. So we're going no matter what.
Yeah,
for I know
sure.
you want to go, so
yeah, hell yeah.
So. Hey, we're like, thanks for checking in, brother. On the way to work. Have a good day at work, man. We'll see you tomorrow for the game. So yeah, thanks for checking in.
I'm just glad we were able to go in the first place, because I know that you were saying that we probably weren't going to be able to go when I originally had put it in. So now that everyone's going to be able to go, I think that's just awesome. That's so sick.
Yep.
That is sick.
You gotta think about
love it.
You got to think about it, because Al Davis actually changed professional football. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
He changed it.
Absolutely.
So we see more like everywhere for NFL. I know he's in the Hall of Fame and all that stuff, but he has to be immortalized. He changed the NFL. The NFL won't be like it is now without him.
No,
I'm sorry.
There's a whole section in the Pro Football Hall of Fame of how he changed, and he changed the landscape of football with the AFL NFL merger. His whole thing with Pete Rozelle. Like, there's a whole section in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Like, and that is not to be taken lightly. Like,
he
to
changed
be that. Yeah, it's insane. It's so cool.
Yeah, he changed the whole thing. So without him, football might have grown, but I don't think it had grown like it did because he changed all of that. You know, he brought the forward pass to the game because before it was the NFL and the AFL. The NFL basically does a run. Al Davis brought that dynamic in. Now we're gonna pass the ball downfield. We're going deep, and that changed the whole dynamic of how the football landscape is now. He did a lot of things for the NFL.
That's Cliff Branch, Merrill.
Dude, they're talking about They're talking about Dylan Gabriel starting tomorrow for the Browns.
Really?
Yep.
What happened to the guy that they brought in? What was his name? Tyler Huntley. What happened to Tyler
Shador looked
Huntley?
great.
Well, I know Shador's hurt.
Shocker.
That's true, Cal. They pushed out Davis. They pushing out Davis right now because he went against the big boys of the NFL. He's an AFL guy. He went against their philosophy. So that's why, like, Rozelle had an issue with Al Davis, and Rozelle Boy is the guy at NFL now, the commissioner. So they know they you know it's a story. I forgot the name of the book, but a story about that whole thing. Well, I think the name of it, I'll tell you what it is. But there's a whole story about the Pete Rozelle versus Al Davis thing. And you know, Al Davis, when they wanted to take Al Davis to court, he said, "I ain't going to fucking court." And Al Davis still won the court case. So,
well, it's like that show, like on the 30-30. It's like, you know, Al Davis versus the world. Great watch. If anyone out there hasn't seen it, you need to watch it.
Yeah, that's a good watch. But it's a book too, but I forgot the name of it. But it's about the whole NFL and the Al Davis story, and it's great. It tells about what he did. Because Al Davis shoot the NFL. Like, no, I'm suing you guys.
I don't know why, but whenever I think of
Amy and I
Pete
feel
Rozelle,
the same way too. Sorry.
What
no,
was
you're
that?
all good. I don't know. It's just whenever I think of Pete Rozelle, I always hear his voice saying that the Indianapolis Colts choose John Elway. I don't know why. I always think that. Like,
Yeah, we
always hear his voice.
Well, we got screwed on a bunch of traffic because of Pete Rozelle nowadays. So, yeah, but I like what Damien says. That's what I said earlier.
Indianapolis,
I'd
Baltimore.
love to see Booker and Adams playing together side by side tomorrow. That'd be great.
Hey, LVR, you brought up a good point, and you said, you know, John Elway. So there was a trade offer. It was Howie Long and a second round pick for John Elway, and the NFL blocked it. I mean, where does the NFL say you can block a trade if two teams want to do it?
Yeah.
That was Rozelle.
I totally forgot about that.
That was Rozelle.
Right?
But they do a lot of sports too, Jack. They do in the NBA and the well, not the Major League, but they do the NFL too.
They did it to the Lakers, yeah.
They did the Lakers a few times, so yeah. Speaking of MLB, Nate, how the Angels doing?
Oh, you didn't hear?
Oh my goodness!
What's up, All Eyes?
Hey, All Eyes, welcome to the
show.
Didn't hear about what? What did I just miss?
The Angels swept the Dodgers for the series this year.
Congrats, Nate.
6-0.
Yeah,
congratulations.
3 times in LA, 3 times in Anaheim.
You're finally winning some games. That's good.
Finally a bright spot for you and your Angels.
4 games behind in the wild card.
You guys win 6 games
this
year?
I don't care. I'm a Giant fan.
Jeff, that's their World Series right there.
4 games behind in the wild card right now.
Congratulations.
Rafa, congratulations. He's so fighting to say that too.
Again, what I've been saying earlier, it's NorCal battles, NorCal versus SoCal. So there it is.
And I believe the Padres are winning right now too.
Yeah, I believe it.
I don't follow baseball.
Giants are sellers right now.
I don't follow baseball to the end. I don't know. It's
do the Padres still play in San Diego? And do they have a new stadium?
No,
they do.
No, it's still San Diego.
Yep.
That's the only team left because they lost the Clippers and the Chargers, so that's the only team left down there.
Yeah.
But they got soccer league. Don't they, Nate? Oh, you know about soccer.
I'm sorry?
Don't they have a soccer league down there now?
In San Diego?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is their first year.
Yeah,
Who did you say left San Diego? Who else? The Chargers and who?
Chargers and Clippers.
The Clippers.
Clippers used to be in San Diego?
Yeah. In the
San Diego
70s.
Clippers.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh,
You know, God bless. You know, the Raiders didn't get the stadium with the Rams,
They
and
weren't
we
gonna
got
do that,
Las
Jack.
Vegas.
Jack, they weren't gonna do that in the first damn place.
They
The owner,
they were gonna let them, yeah.
Chris.
no,
Agree,
the owner
bro.
Rams want to
The
build a stadium
NFL
in
didn't want
LA.
them there. They didn't want us in LA.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
Starts the owner of the thing wanted to bring another team in, and so the Raiders came up like the Raiders not going to LA in that stadium. Thank God they did. That's a worst.
It's not even that. The NFL didn't want the Raiders there, and the Rams didn't want us in LA.
Yeah,
I know
because
that.
the Rams would
They
have
wanted-
no
they-
traction.
Both of them didn't want us.
No,
They knew we would rule it.
Exactly.
That's
LVR
why
knows he lives down there, so and Chris, you
That-
live down that way too. So
that's why
you guys know
that's-
this.
That's why they want the Raiders to have that little Costa Mesa thing. They didn't want nobody going there. They're like, no, they can't come here.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly. And they told us we couldn't promote it. Nobody
Yeah.
can come.
No
like,
fans, no nothing.
yeah.
Yeah. They're the Raiders, the biggest fan base in LA was the Rams. Even they won the Super Bowl, I watched the parade on TV. Like, there's people there, but damn,
There was like nobody. There.
nobody was there.
Mm-mm.
Did you guys see like the net worth of the Raiders now? It's like, after just a few years from being like the last in the league, now we're number 9th. We're 9th overall in just a few years.
It's $6.8 billion.
That's what happens when you move to a market like Las Vegas.
Yeah, $6.8 billion.
Untapped market too, a brand new market.
Well, like I've said before, Mark Davis he's a smart businessman. He's not a good head football minded guy. So
Yep.
Right?
$6.8 billion, Jack, just to keep you aware. Billion, not million, billion.
7.2.
Billion.
Wild.
7.2 now? They move it up?
Yeah, it's like 7.2 or something like that.
Yeah, it was 6.8 not long ago. Yeah, 7.2. See that? And
They never would have hit that value in Oakland. Never.
No.
Mm.
Definitely
No.
not.
No, never.
Wouldn't
Have
have
you
even
guys-
come close to it.
Yeah, Kukev's right. Yeah, Kukev, I'll make a point to you because when the Raiders in LA, we used to drive down to watch the Raiders in San Diego at the Jack Murphy Stadium. It was always blacked out. It was so bad that the owner of the Chargers said, don't sell tickets to the LA market. Because back then we had to actually go buy tickets. And there was no phone like Nate Gas for the Cowboy game. Jealous. We had to go buy tickets, and this place called Ticketron. There's always a lot of people there to get the LA Raiders versus the San Diego Chargers. And we'll say that it was more silver and black in stadium than it was Chargers.
It's
So
still
we
that
always
way.
in the market.
Yeah, for sure. There's a
I'm sure it is.
ton of Raiders fans down in San Diego.
Yeah.
Ton.
Chris, I think you might have been this. Have you guys ever seen a game in Oakland? I mean, that stadium, splitting between the A's, baseball, having dirt, on the field, splitting games. That stadium was again, that's from the 60s. It was the first multi-stadium. It was a cool concept back then. But man, I went there after the Raiders moved, and I saw A's San Francisco Giants baseball game, and that stadium was just trash, dude. I mean, it was horrible. It was so bad. I'm like half the vending stuff's not even open. It's I'm so glad. Again, being a guy from NorCal, I don't have easy access to go to the games like I used to. I can just ride my bike down from Barton, to East Bay, hop on BART, go to the, Raider game, see games when I was a kid. I don't have that access. I've never been to Las Vegas, but I'm so happy for Mark, and I'm so happy for the Raiders because you think about this, they had no money. You fire like a John Gruden, you fire a McShitnuts. They had no money to replace those coaches, and they have that money to go out and get guys. So, yeah, I'm happy they're in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Completely agree.
yeah.
Now, if we can just back it up with a little bit of winning seasons and some more fans up in there,
Right.
I think that it would be a much better. But that comes with time, definitely, and winning solves everything. So, like I said, once we get a couple more winning seasons, and it looks like to be trending in the right way, I know that the fans are going to show up. So,
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, we got to win a fan base down in Vegas. Nobody's gonna pay those ticket prices to go see a team get their butts kicked every weekend. Now, we're not paying for that. So they got to win some games, beat some good quality teams, and win possibly the playoffs. Yes, make the playoffs
mhm.
and host a playoff game. Then once the Raiders host a playoff game, man, it's gonna be lights off from that then on. That's it. They keep it up like that, they're gonna have another big fan base.
Well, it's like I related to when the Rams first moved back here. If you go back to that time when the Rams first came here, every single team would be filled. Like the Coliseum would be filled with the opposing team's fans because
Yeah.
LA was without a team for so damn long. Everybody would pick and choose their team. Like obviously there wasn't a team, so they could choose whoever. So there was always a whole ton of fans in the Coliseum. And I don't think the NFL liked that. So
Well, I'm
think the
gonna
Rams got a little help.
go back before you were born, Nate. Okay, so when the Raiders came to LA, there wasn't really that much to see the Raiders because at that time and period, LA had the Rams. That was a team for LA. When the Raiders and then when the Rams moved to your city, Anaheim, the Raiders took over the Coliseum. Still wasn't that much Raider fan, but when the Raiders started kicking everybody's ass, that's when it came. Then, like Jeff, we talked about a while back when the NWA got in the fold, it just blew up overnight. You know what? It then became a Raider town. And then the Rams decided, well, we're leaving. We're going to St. Louis. Bye. They
Yeah, when it was St. Louis.
they want Super Bowl out there. Good for you, but that's it. But when they came back, guess what? It's still a Raider town.
Yeah.
Even though they won Super Bowl, it's still a Raider town. Because I remember one of the guys actually said, "Oh, LA finally get its first Super Bowl." The guy said, "No, Raiders won Super Bowl. What are you talking about?"
Yep.
Had to correct him. The Raiders were the first team in the NFL to win Super Bowl in LA. What are you talking about?
All right, Ani's got a question. He says,
Yes.
which would you rather be, 3-3 in our division or 9-8 overall record?
I will take 3-3 in the division.
I would too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take 9-8.
and I will be 3-3 in the division.
I'm gonna say 9-8 just for the simple fact because 9-8 might get you in the playoffs. So
That's exactly what I'm going to say as well. I'm going to say 9-8.
I don't think 9-8 is going to make the playoffs.
We
Because
can make it to the playoffs.
one thing we got to do is we got to beat our division rivals. We got to set the tone for that. This year coming up. We got to set the tone for the division. I don't know.
I think we can make.
I don't know. Going to playoffs.
Question. Other than QB, what is the most important starter on either offense or defense? I'm
that's a
going
good
running back.
question.
RB and linebacker.
What's the most important position besides the quarterback? Just
Yeah.
basically
This year, it's good. This year,
Middle linebacker, running back.
Yeah, I'd probably have to go with. Yeah, I don't know. It's difficult. I kind of agree with what Leo is saying. O-line. It was a toss between running back and O-line for me. So I'm just gonna say
He said
both of them.
position, didn't say whole squad.
I know. So I was gonna go left tackle.
I would say
no
running
thought.
back and tackle. I would say running back and tackle.
That's the same thing. You got one defense, one offense.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, Bueno's right.
tackle. Defense tackle, Rafi, or offense tackle because one on each side.
Bueno's right. It's kicker for sure. That's how are we gonna score any points?
Wait. Defense tackle or offense tackle, Rafi?
Defense tackle. Defense tackle.
Okay.
Defense tackle.
Defense tackle is tackle like offensive tackle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna shake it up. I'm gonna go long snapper.
Long snapper. Long snapper.
Long snapper.
Snapper.
Cara.
Snapper.
Hopper.
I'm gonna say the second string water boy is the most important part. I think is he got on the field.
That's me. That's what I'm gonna. That's what I'm trying to be.
The second string water boy.
Yeah, I'm down.
The first string, man, he strained his ankle. Get out there, Nate.
I'll be practice squad water boy if you need me, Raiders. I'm available.
Yeah. Well, compared to last year, I'm going to have to say running back because we were like dead last in running back last year. So
Yeah.
I want to see improvement there.
Jack, what do you mean like dead last? We were dead last.
Right? Well, I'm just making it soft. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Soft to blow. So, yeah, I got to say running back. And I will still say defensive tackle. You know, I know Jeff will agree with me on this. Man,
No,
we wanted great defensive tackles last year, and after Wilkins is gone, yeah, it's good. Next 2026, mark my word, boys. That's where we're going to be looking.
Don't only fight.
What?
Only fight. You said that, man. Because we still got Alan Butler, man. Because you said.
Wait a minute, going to be looking for what? A defensive tackle in the draft in the first round?
That's linebackers.
Yeah, defensive tackle.
Man, we're going offensive left tackle in the first round. I'm telling you, we have to.
No.
Next year's linebackers.
Not in the first round.
First round, we're going offensive line.
Linebackers are coming out next year.
No, absolutely not.
Offensive line. Should have done it this year.
Unless there's a Quentin Nelson, a Joe Alt, or freaking somebody like that. There's
okay.
no.
Let's say there is. You don't know that yet. Let's say there is. We're going off. We should have gone offensive line this year.
We would have known that by now.
We should have gone offensive line.
So Jeff, you wanted
No.
Membu over?
We did. They're talking about
Membu. Nobody did
Terrible.
not want Membu.
Jeff, but they talking about Caleb Rogers look pretty good out there. So maybe we did get the good guy.
Who?
I don't know.
Caleb Rogers.
You said he looked pretty good out there. And this
Yeah,
last week.
you and I both wanted Mason Graham.
I didn't give him any praise last week.
No, I'm talking about, no, they scrimmage today. They say he looked good out there. Last week, no.
I still would have gone first round for offensive lineman.
So Membu, you want Membu. Membu was available.
And I didn't want Membu. I didn't like him.
So then who would you have
Graham, but he wasn't available.
I like all I said. We're getting a CB in a
no way.
Fashion.
I am not against that. I am not against that at all.
Oh, man.
What's up, Chop? I got another question. Other than Max, who's your favorite Raider this season so far? It's not JPJ right now.
I have to see. I have not.
No.
For me,
I'm gonna go. I gotta go Brock.
Brock?
Yeah.
For me, it's Genty or Besh.
Which one? Pick one.
I have to get one?
Yes.
Yeah, you get to pick
one. It's not multiple
one.
choice. Yeah, it's not multiple choice.
Then probably Besh because he signed something for me. Well, multiple things, but
man.
Okay. So for me, it's like, I blame it on Brendan Carroll, but I like JPJ number one. But if I had to pick a number two, not even in the discussion. I do like the Amar Gainer.
You get one. Like Nate has, you get one.
Amari
I do like Amar Gainer just because he's the one linebacker in the team that actually can cover.
All right, Rafa, who's your pick? Who's your favorite?
Dante Jordan Jr.
That's a good one.
That's what I said. I was going to say Thornton. That's that goes a pick. I like Thornton.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, but it can change after tomorrow. With Thornton right now. Shopkey, hey, welcome to the building, dude.
What up, Shopkey?
What's up, bro?
What's up, Steve Delona? Arnie's got another one. Who will make the 53-man roster out of Dylan Lobby or Sincere McCormick, Eichenberg or Gainer, Mumford or Kappa?
Well, Mumford won't.
Bye, Mumford.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I think McCormick makes it out of those two. I'm going Eichenberg and Kappa are going to make it.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that, with all of them. But I think Lobby and McCormick both make it because
think
Lobby
so,
is gonna play most of the return man on kickoff. So I think they both make it. But I agree. If I had to choose, it would be
What's up,
McCormick.
AR?
But like I
Um,
said, like I said earlier, the way NFL designed these new rules, they got a lot of running backs doing the kickoff returns. So
Yeah.
instead of having 3, 4, they can probably have 5 running backs probably on one practice
What up,
squad.
AR?
They got multiple running
Yeah,
backs
Steve.
there on the team. So what's up, AR? So they probably both make it.
Well, I'm going to disagree with, like, you know, I think, you know, Amari Gainer is going to make it just because of the fact we have a lot of middle linebackers that can't cover. And Amari Gainer is like the only linebacker that actually can cover. I mean, what sucks is like he only got 4 snaps. So you guys can all be right. And, you know, he's going to be gone. But you look at the linebackers, we don't have a lot of coverage. So that's why I'm saying Amari Gainer, I would like him on the squad. What's up, AR?
Yeah, and I agree, Cool Kev. Everyone would be going besides Kappa because he got the 11 mil.
Yeah, he probably,
Fuck Kappa.
yeah, he probably stays. So.
Oh man.
Arnie, I love Arnie Garcia company. He has some great questions. Always some good questions. Prediction: how many games will Jordan Mercer start this season?
All of them.
Probably the way they're going now, like all of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
They want to keep it in some players like that. I mean, it's not going to be like a really hard decision, but I think they would have cut Gainer. For me personally, they want to cut Gainer. So sorry.
So we apologize for.
Gainer looked fast. I'll say that. Gainer looked real fast at training camp when I went one of the days that I went.
The problem with Gainer, he's behind Jermaine Pratt and Jamal Adams. That's the downside.
Yeah.
He's number 3 out of those.
I continue to forget that we signed Jermaine Pratt.
Yeah, he doesn't really. I don't remember seeing him in the game last week. I know he probably played, but I don't remember anything about his name being called any play.
Mm-hmm.
So
I heard a lot about Jamal Adams.
Well, we all did. We saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamal Adams had a good game.
So we keep it up.
Yeah,
I think you know, I think he's going to surpass, you know, Devin White. Devin White might be one of the guys to go.
Oh, they play two positions though, Jack. Jamal's a Mike, so they play two positions on linebacker squad.
Yeah, I'm
Jeff?
still trying to learn this 4-3-4 versus the 4-2-5 from last year. So,
Hey, Jeff,
and
you know what?
they're mixing up with like safeties and linebackers. So, I'm hoping, you know, when we play the Niners, you know, we can kind of learn a little bit more what they really want to do, because it's different than what Patrick Graham's done in the past.
Guess what, Jeff?
What?
I'm just 2 away from 300.
Really?
You go, Chris.
Let's
Hey,
go.
hit in the chat, Chris.
Nice.
Do it, Chris.
Well, I can't do anything. It's up to the guys that
won.
watch it. I can't do it. You want me to cheat? Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
go
cheat.
buy bots. Go buy 2 bots.
Why would I do that for? That's cheating.
Wouldn't be the first one to do it.
I definitely won't be. Man, I ain't cheating. Man, I'm gonna get it the right way. I want the Raider fans, the Raider Nation, and any football fans to come right from my town.
Arnie wants to know who's your dark horse to make.
But that means now I'm at 297. Thanks,
I'm
Bueno.
Bueno.
Thanks,
I'm gonna make
Bueno.
that
Oh my god.
Now I'm at 297. Bueno, thanks.
Holy
Oh, I love me some bueno. Oh my god. Yeah, but
shit.
I'm eating Butterfingers. You get a sponsor from them now.
Damn,
What?
those just getting your teeth crazy.
man, I think a finger just better. Tell you that.
Man, Seattle's messing these guys up. I love it.
Yeah, they're kicking the ass. They just run all over them. Let's see.
Oh my god,
Hmm.
that was a horrible play just now.
I can't watch no more because that kid turned the sling off. What's that?
It sounds like someone's getting their ass kicked.
Oh,
What game you guys watching now? Still Seattle?
It's the only game on right now.
Yeah. It's
I'm
30
watching
to
the
10.
Angel game.
Seahawks are winning 30-10. Yeah, Seahawks have already dropped more points than the Chiefs than us. Granted, it wasn't the Chiefs' first string offense, but still, come on.
Hey, what do you mean? Yeah, Minshew out there. Shit, what you talking about?
Yeah, okay.
That's a starting caliber quarterback right there.
That's the number one starting quarterback in the
I'd
league.
rather
Right
have
now.
AOC starting over Minshew, that's for damn sure. How long you want to go tonight, Chris? We just hit 3 hours.
Yeah, we got 12 people in the building. We can almost call it night 'cause we got early session tomorrow. We got to start
Yeah, we're
early
gonna be on
tomorrow.
earlier tomorrow.
Yeah, we got to start early, get things ready.
Yeah,
All right.
Steve, they did. Sam Donald started. Charbonnet was out there.
It ran all over him.
Charbonnet had actually a 25-yard touchdown run in the first. A nice one, too, right up the middle, untouched.
So
Yeah,
I guess I have an odd question. It's like, who do you like better, Minshew or Jimmy G? I like Minshew better than I like Jimmy G. And that's why I said AOC 12 was better than both of them. So
Just to give you guys an idea on the stats in this game tonight, right? So Sam Donald went 4 for 4 and 34 yards. He only played the first series. Drew Lock is 10 for 12, 129 yards and 2 touchdowns. Charbonnet was 5 carries, 45 yards. It was a 15-yard touchdown he ran. This other kid, Martina, is 11 for 51 and 1 TD. Holani, the kid we played last week who had a good game, he's 5 for 49 with a 30-yard long run. So they're definitely putting up better numbers tonight. That's for damn sure. The Chiefs, Minshew, 7 for 9 and 70 yards. Nothing to speak of for their running backs. Steele's got 22 yards on 7 carries. So, yeah, it's pretty shitty. That's insane. Let's see the stats on here, the team stats. Jesus Christ. Seahawks got 24 first downs. The Chiefs have 8.
Yeah, I just saw that right now. That's a deal.
The Seahawks have 384 yards total offense. The Chiefs have 142.
42.
Jesus Christ, the Seahawks have an 8-yard average per game.
Did you see the rushing yards?
Yeah,
Seahawks had
221 rushing
217
yards to
91.
51.
rushing yards. Oh my
Oh,
god.
shit.
251. Oh my god. Average 8 yards a carry.
3 and 4. Jesus Christ.
I thought we stuck to bed last week. Gee, at least we got more than 10
Good
points.
Lord, no, we looked better just stat-wise. At least we stayed even with them through the whole game.
Right? Jeez.
Stat-wise, and we tied it to end it. There's no way the Chiefs are coming back. Going
Now with 142 yards in a whole game. Going to the fourth quarter.
Not with a play like that one. Holy shit.
My
Oh my goodness. All right,
Well,
I
you
gotta
wanna-
hop out right now. All right, I'm gonna
Okay,
hop out
Ralphie.
because right now
Well,
I
we're
just
probably going
wanted
to shut
to
down
like.
for the night anyways, Raph. So.
You're about to end it right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I know because I'm really tired because I had.
You're
Well,
always
I
tired
was-
when you come on.
Right.
Yeah.
Always say that. Every
You
single
say-
time you're on, you always say before you leave, "I'm really tired."
For a
And then
young
you leave.
man, for a young
Because
man,
I was working during the week. I was working during the week. I mean,
we think that Jeff do. We do the same thing all week long. Nothing. But you always tired for a young man.
You're a young man.
Yeah, you always tired.
I'm 32, but I'm still got like a
32.
lot of things to do. Yes. Yes.
32. I seen 32 in 29 years. So what are you talking about?
Right?
Rafa, hang on. Rafa, what do you do for work?
I'm working at banquets. I'm working on banquet server. I'm working like some of the like the banquets, just like buffets. Just like buffets for weddings.
So you work every
special
day,
parties.
or do you work only
You're a
when they have a
caterer.
job?
Yeah,
caterer.
catering. Yeah, catering. I work from Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday.
Wow,
I
come
work I work Monday to Friday in catering. Yeah, but
Kev, dude, you're the funniest guy I know, bro.
Bueno.
oh, shit.
Dude.
Dude, Raph's laughing like he's getting his show tickled.
God damn.
He said, somebody said you're a dance instructor.
No.
You work at Chippendales? Are you a dancer?
No.
No,
No.
What's that?
No, Rafa's on billboards in Sweet James, going to
He-
Pete
Bakersfield.
James, yeah.
He teaches the Robert
He's a
teaches
lawyer.
on his sidekick. He teaches a tango, a Latin dance.
Rafa, have you ever heard of a glory hole?
Whoa.
No.
Oh,
No.
Whoa.
DG.
You have, or why are you saying like you've never heard of it, or you know what it is and you don't want to talk about it?
He doesn't
You
want to
might
talk
cut
about
out.
it, no.
Wow.
Bad experience, then, huh? Okay.
Hey, I will admit it was a cool story. It's like, going to Bakersfield to meet Chris Four and a bunch of other guys. And there was a Sweet James billboard, a lawyer, like, oh, you're in a car accident. And me and Sacktown were like, man, it just looks like fucking Rafa.
Yeah.
And I sent Rafa
Hey,
that
Jack.
picture, and I sent all you guys that stuff. I thought it was funny as hell.
Hey, Jack, just let you know they're all over the place down here.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, Sweet James, all yeah, right.
Place down here. I guess is where his base is, but they're all over the place.
Yeah, that's what Gravy said too.
Anyway, guys, me and Jeff Falco, we got early day tomorrow. We got to do the live show.
Raiders.
That's what good stuff's made of right there. So,
Bye, Raph. Just poof, disappears.
Good night, Rob. Hey, Rob.
he's
Sweet
like
James.
Batman. He's like
Love you,
Batman.
brother.
He's like Batman. You look around, he's gone. I'm like, what happened to Raph?
Yeah, I'm good with calling it a night. We've been on for 3 hours. It
Yeah.
was a good night.
fun.
I just got
Monty.
here.
You've been here for over an hour now.
An hour and a half. I got here.
Want to thank Raph for coming in. Thank Jack Kenneth for being in with us. Nate
Yeah.
coming and joining in with us tonight. Haven't been on with you in a while on a Friday night, Nate. So I appreciate
Yeah.
that. You too, Jack.
Yeah, Nate. Yeah, Nate.
Thanks,
Thanks for
Jeff.
coming.
Appreciate everybody in the chat. Anybody new that showed up tonight, we want to thank you guys for checking in with us and hanging in here for as long as you did. And again, if you like what you saw, what you heard, make sure you hit those thumbs up. Hit the sub for all the channels. You got myself, I'm 401 Raider. Jeff next to me, I got Chris 4 Raiders podcast. Down below in the corner with his hat on backwards, that's LB Raider 10. Make sure you go to his channel. Hit that sub on his, hit the notifications, give him a thumbs up. He's streaming from his right now. Jack doesn't have a channel, but you can catch him off of Captain Jack's channel on Wednesday nights. He's on the Wild Wild West show. He's the Raider representative on that show. So if you catch that, it's supposed to be 4 representatives from each team in the AFC West, but they still haven't
We're still
found
looking.
a
Please, fan.
Chiefs one. So if you know anybody that's a Chiefs fan and wants to get on and
Chiefs.
talk about the shitty Chiefs, then reach out to Jack. He's your guy.
I'm surprised you guys found a Chargers fan.
You know, and then guys, you know, like I said, I was 2 streets away from 300, but thanks to Bueno, now I'm 3, so I need 3 more guys.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me unsub.
That was 4.
Is that how it works? You
We're gonna do it too,
unsub
then.
and then
Fuck, we're
sub
all
and get
doing it.
more
Well,
subs.
I was up you too, LB. You been getting a chance.
Nate, you got anything coming up that you want to plug?
No, I don't got anything coming up. I don't believe so. Yeah, just Wednesdays and Thursdays. Make sure to tap in on Raider Connection and then Raiders Coast to Coast. So yeah,
We'll have week one of the
that's right.
season. Week one of the season, Nate will be out here with me, physically out here in New England area. So make sure you definitely keep our notifications on for our 2 channels, because could be out of nowhere, boom, we pop on. You know, especially if we go to Fenway Park and do the tour. I'm sure Nate's probably gonna definitely do film footage and shit.
Oh,
I may
big
go
time.
live. I
With
could go
audio,
live.
with audio.
Yes, with audio.
I'll be
Okay.
with him. I'll make sure. I'll hold his
As-
hand and make sure that he
As
does
long
it.
as my girlfriend doesn't touch my camera, we'll be all right.
Oh, here we go.
Don't look at me,
Yeah.
Allison.
Okay.
Oh, that's Sacktown right there. Don't touch my camera.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
touch my phone.
When Mike's on, you got to tell him, don't touch nothing.
That's right.
Well, Chris and I will be on tomorrow. Game starts at 4. I figure we'll go on like around 3 o'clock, Chris.
Sounds good to me.
3 o'clock my time.
Oh, that's what my time.
Let the channel fill up. People come in. We're going to be on live while the game's going on. We'll probably do a pull up. Anybody that wants to come on with us, they can come on.
Yeah.
So Nate, are you going with Leo again tomorrow?
No, tomorrow I'm busy. But yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Okay.
Yeah, I know, right? He's laughing. Yeah,
But
man.
Chris and I will definitely be on for the game. Then when the game's over, we'll take a little break, and then we'll come on with Jason and do, if he can make it, we'll do Jackson Roseville right now. Jason is in Roseville. Jack.
Oh, he's in Roseville?
Yeah.
Personal
His mom had
business.
surgery today, so he's up there today.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Maybe Jason will be on
if
with
I
us
don't
tomorrow
talk to him,
night because
wish him the best. I'm going to try to reach out to him. Try to meet up then. God bless.
He may or may not be able to make it on for a normal Saturday night show. So Chris and I will definitely be on after the game and discuss the game. Oh, we may not. We're going to play it by ear. We may do it right after the game. Who knows?
Yeah.
Because we're going to leave something. We're going to leave something for Monday morning quarterback, Chris.
True.
You know?
We'll play by ear.
We can sign off happy, or we can sign off pissed.
Pissed off like we were last weekend.
But it's pissed until Monday.
We're too pissed off. We got time, but it could have been better. Anyway. Oh, it's Raven Girl Stick. Welcome to the channel, man. Thanks for coming in. Nine Empire. Get Jack Kenna happy.
Hey, what's up? So, Chris, what do you got coming up besides tomorrow's show, you and I?
Only thing I have coming up besides the show tomorrow is Sunday morning with me and Raider Nation Jason on the Pillaging Show. That's at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 a.m. 1 p.m. 1 a.m.
1 a.m. Damn.
1 p.m. Yeah, 1 a.m. We're gonna do all night show, 1 p.m. Eastern time. And then of course we got me and Jeff got that Monday morning quarterback, which we probably be in more depth about the game this happened Saturday.
Yeah.
More depth. Done that?
So that's it. Chris and I will be on tomorrow afternoon for the Raiders game. We're going to be coming on at 3 o'clock Eastern. That's what, 12 o'clock your time?
12 o'clock my time, man.
12 o'clock Pacific time. And then we'll be back on. I'll be back on with Chris on Monday for Monday morning quarterback.
Cool, Kev. You just gave me an idea right quick. I'm going to sign off.
After dark.
Chris After Dark. Raiders After. You know what, Cool Kev? Stay tuned for that. I think that's a good show. Chris After Dark. All right. Got an idea. Talk to you about that later.
We log out of here. I'm out. I got my buddies waiting. They want to play PUBG now too, so they just hit me up.
We're talking about it.
I haven't played in like 3 days, so piss off.
All right. But
Again, everybody, thank you for spending your Friday night with us for the last 3 hours and 15 minutes. And We appreciate you all. Everybody stay safe and go fucking Raiders.
Yep.